How to keep your posture. That's also the basic. So now we will study the basic of keeping the posture, keeping the connection, and relaxing the shoulders. So I just walk here and come. You don't have to come down so much. Just open your chest. Yes. And move forward. So it's not really a technique now, but I have a problem here. He grabs here, I feel the shoulder, I cannot push. So I have to work and see where is the opening. When you do this on me, go inside here, I try to be straight and I try to open my chest here. It's a good feeling. I try to avoid moving my head like this. I just study how to keep my posture, relax my shoulder, and then my chest opens. It's a good feeling. So it enters behind, and then I release, and I feel this. So avoid moving with the head, release the shoulder. You just come here, it stays almost straight, and I come around. Yes, and now this place, and you should, yes, and just walk. So we don't have to go down. We just study how to come around this, and how to relax the shoulders and align the body around two axes. My axis, his axis. Okay, keep trying. So be aware of not focusing on the wrong elbow. So I come here, I feel her elbow here. But her elbow is not the one I'm interested in. I'm interested in my elbow. When I'm focused on her elbow, I usually start to push here. Because my focus is here, and this is really stiff. So the focus shouldn't be on her, it should be on you. This, So I can enter, and then don't push here. We have a very simple situation. What's very interesting. We put the part she can kick and punch and other things, but I just look for the opening. And usually, the opening is me, not the part. So it's here. And I turn around it, it's open. She's my teacher. She tells me, this is heavy, I cannot move here. So I come here and I turn my elbow. I put my elbow in. Because it's a very simple study, but I'm looking for an opening, not how to push my partner. So I come here and I feel, this is the limit. If I go more, I start to push her. And that shows that she goes there. Some people are so used to be pushed, they move their head immediately. As soon as you go here, they go like, whoa, because people push all the time. So if I come here and say, she's still straight here. Can I solve this problem without disturbing her? Yes. If I focus on myself and my movement and ability to find this opening. Please try. Try with a smaller partner, it's more interesting. So in the beginning I want to see who I trained with, of course. It's John. So I look at him. Of course, there's some kind of connection. Then I look for the opening. So in this case, he could kick me, and I know all these things. But we just study this problem right now, like an isolated thing. So I feel here, he's there. Now I have to look for the opening. Here. Now I reach the limit of this opening. Now, if I look at him again, I'll start to push him again. So I find an opening here. Now I'll find an opening over there. So I move my mind. First I connect with him. Then I move my mind into this opening. Then I move my mind into that opening. Again, like yesterday, if I look at him, I usually start to work on him. I'm looking at him, and usually he can feel the pressure here. Then he bends, he goes a little bit this. Yes, this is very common, because I'm pushing him. But if he is here, I connect to him, and then I find an opening. Then I find an opening over here. And the opening comes from me, working around him. I feel him, I look for this opening here, and then I say, oh, there's an opening over there. Put your mind where you want to go. Okay, you can. I'm doing the same thing again. It's really nice with a small partner. The opening is smaller, so I have to work more. So, and I work without disturbing her accent. And usually we are too eager. So we come here and I think, because the point of contact is usually where we start to push. We want to work here, leave it. And find your position before, stay there. Before you, I'm here, now is the moment. No? Don't do this before you have arrived. Yeah? And this is the confusion when we're moving a lot. So if we're moving a lot, we're running around and we're doing these things and we're doing these things. Because everything is moving. So sometimes it's good. She just stays there, keeps her active. I'm moving here and stay there. It's too early. It's too early for me to work here. So I have an axis. It's my own arm. Stay. I feel I have arrived. Now I can extend. So be patient. Enter. This is the axis. This is not what you work with. It's the axis you move around. So you have it here and it's calm and you move around it. And when you have arrived, use it. Okay, please try. And take a smaller partner again. I see it's Martha here now. Yeah, so she moves. But don't now continue to look at her. Feel what she's doing. You connect to her, now you feel it. Now when she comes here, if you try to look at her, you get stiff. So there are different priorities. Some priorities, she's there. I see her here. I look at her because I want to do something. Then I want to follow. You know, you're on the platform, you're strong. Then you get on the train, you're being transported. And then you get off the train, you can be strong again. But don't be strong all the time. Sometimes you have to be transported. So I'm strong here, and then I allow her to do this. I feel here. Stop. This is really a joyful moment. Now she does something. Oh, yes. And I can feel this opening in my chest. And then I come back. She's there. So there are moments when you don't look at your partner, because if you do, you get stiff. So I look here, and then I let her move, and I try to keep my axis. Don't go here automatically. This is headbanging. It's another art. Here, it's opening the chest. Because we have the habit of being pushed all the time. So many times she's doing this. Many people go here automatically, because I'm expecting her to push here. But if I don't expect anything, here, wow, she went around. I'm still here in my axis. Now I can relax. Please try. Now in the beginning, I have some awareness of these things. So see when he grabs here, I go here. Take away the power from the side by looking at an angle here. Now I can do what I want to do. So I come. So So we add a little bit more of a martial awareness. In the beginning, we take away the power from that side, guide it. Then we enter, turn around, and come. Now, it comes to something I want to talk to you about. What is our priority when we move? And we can have different priorities. In the basic movement, we see arms and legs. So there's an arm here, an arm there, 2 legs, everything. So usually in the basic movement, we enter with an upper knee and then we step back. So it's a very basic thing. So I want to do EQ. So I come here and do this, and I do this. That's where we all start. Then, as the CS sensei says, what is the solution on one level becomes the problem on the next level. What is the solution on one level is his arms and legs, pushing arms and legs. On the next level, it's a problem. Because I shouldn't step back. I mean, on a higher level, don't train so that you crash with other people. And back walking is a good way of crashing with other people. So I shouldn't step back. I do that when I learn. Because I learn, oh, I have these arms and legs, so I go back, I do this. But on a higher level, I shouldn't go back because someone is there. We should always train like there are many people in the room. Why do we walk back? If you see someone with a cell phone, hello, how are you? You think this is not ending well. So it's a back walking person. But if you see someone with a cell phone is going like this, oh, that's Rupert, yeah. Because I usually move where my awareness is. But sometimes in Aikido, we actually train the opposite. So we do this. But I had no idea what was behind it. It's okay as a structure in the beginning. Later on, forget it. Because later on, he comes here, he moves, because I'm aware of the axis. Then the axis, do it just hold. You just hold this one. It's down to that. So he goes back. So one way to move him, he comes here and he grabs my kegi here, and I do this. I step back and then I try to enter again somehow. The other way to move him is to feel there's an axis in the meeting, so when he comes, I'm here. And he's moving. Why are you moving? Because he wants to be on the other side of the axis. In the beginning, we do the opposite. We go where we want him to go. In the next level, I go to the other side. Because I'm moving around it. In the beginning, I move an arm. I move an arm. On the high level, I'm moving around the meeting point, around the axis, which changes the technique completely. So what is okay in the beginning here, so here, and we step back a little bit, when you enter here, it's okay. But try the next level. Now, don't step back. He comes here, and I'm here. Then I move here, and move here. So the meeting place is more important than his arm on the next level. The meeting place is here. If I miss this meeting place, I'll be pushing an arm. But he doesn't know when he kicks me. Because I lost the meeting. And then I try this, and it's even worse. So the meeting is here. Because he wants to meet me here. And I say, no, I'll meet you here. I think, what's that? I'm not going to go. He wants to meet me here. Okay, I do this. This is not what I'm going to do. No, he wants to meet me here. And I go, okay, that's good. Because my awareness goes to the meeting in the axis. It's much more powerful than pushing arms and legs. So when he comes here, I go, yeah, now he's awake. So here, I turn around this place, I come here, I come here. So if you want, you can take some ukimi. If it's too crowded, you go ushiro. So you can come here, come here. If it's crowded, turn around, come ushiro. Can you do it? Yes, yes. Yes! Yeah, so you can do ushiro. If you have space, here, here, here. Right now. 3 and 3. Right. He wants to meet me here. This is where he wants to meet me, and this is the level of his awareness is here. This means I will not fight him on this level. Even if my position is right, he still has to meet me here. So when he comes here, he wants to meet me, I go like, oh. I drop my awareness, like the drop. Like so the moment he grabs me here, he should feel, I'm here. He's not prepared for, what's happening? Because here, that's where he is. So my awareness goes here, and it stays kind of here. Because even if I'm moving here, my attention is lower. If my attention is up here, that's where he is, and I tend to get stiff. So change the meeting. Oh, here. And then it's the same with Aikido in the end. So we come here, go slowly. Okay. Now, I can have my awareness over it. It's okay. It's like calling in the army. You know? Before you call in the army, you can call in the police. And before you call in the police, you have a conversation. So the conversation is here. And my feeling is under. The last resort is this one. But before I do this, I want my awareness to be here. Not pushing an arm, because my awareness is in a strange place. It's easy because I break his arm, but my awareness is strange. So my awareness is here. And if I fail, I could always call in the army. It's okay. But don't do it first thing. So come here, come here, come here. Now, stop. So don't have your awareness above it. Yeah, here. It's under. It's here. Do you feel something moving? Oh, it comes here. And even if you like to punch him, don't punch him when he sees you. So even if you like to punch him, don't go here. Because, yes. Don't fight him where he is. You know? If you want to punch him, you come here and then you go here. It's much better. Because his awareness is here. So I go here. Maybe I punch here, maybe I punch here. But I don't do like this. So I come here. So that the awareness drops around. Hi, please try again. I know breaking habits is the biggest problem of all. So, this is what I said. When we are used to back walking, it's very hard to come out of it. And it's not wrong, it's just a good way to coordinate body, arms and legs. But the problem is here, I separate here. So if you want, you could probably pull or push me. So next time you comes here, this leg here will show her where to go. And it's dragged, so I can do that. So what I do when she grabs here, she grabs here. Whoa! You know, this is my program. Oh, God. Then shift the weight to the other leg and move your leg this way. So your body, your mind, and your leg is guiding her this way instead of doing this. This works, but later on it becomes the prison. So when she comes here, she comes from there. So I go, you see, I'm not here. So next time, you run. So I'm here, and I'm here. So she's coming this way, and you send her this way. Not this way. Hi. So you all see, it's not so easy. It's a basic technique, real slow EQ. So, but it's not so easy. I mean, of course, if we go the very basic way, where we have to start, to say, okay, it's here, I change here, I push him down a little bit, and then I make EQ. So this is okay as an agreement. The problem is later on it doesn't work. This is interesting. TCS says, he says, basic techniques doesn't work. They're an education system, but they don't really work, so never test them. People are testing basic techniques. Why? Because they're not supposed to work. They're supposed to teach me how to move. So he grabs me here, maybe the other side, yes. So I go up to me, yes, and push it down a little bit, come up and make EQ. So I have some basic structure. Now, next level, he grabs me. I want to check my basic technique. Problem is, how do I get there? I can't even start. And it's very easy for that. He holds me here. I want to move that hand. I can't make it up to me. And then I think, maybe I change my legs. But I can't even get there. Then Dan says, okay, I will be nice to you. He allows me to move this one, so I can bring him down. Now comes the next problem. So I want to bring him up, but he doesn't want to go up. So, enormous problems with making this EQ work. There's some fundamental mistakes, but one is, don't step back. We do that when we learn, but later on, don't step back. Other mistake, you cannot bring this one here if you're not aligned. And if you want him to come up, don't push him too much down. So, when I'm here, when I step out of the basic movement, the first thing I will do is to align him here. Now I feel he's aligned. Now, I can move. I came to this point. And you think I move my arms? Yeah, but not so much. I align my body. So on the next level, don't go outside. Because the basic technique here is, if we take the weight down, you see me here, I move this arm here, and I'm here. Should I be here? Maybe not, because I'm working outside. So next time he's here, I align everything. Now, I feel the meeting, the axis. Then I change honey around this meeting. I'm here. I'm not here. I'm not trying to do this. No, I'm here. Then I enter here. Then I enter. But this is not basic. It's the next level. And nothing is wrong. It's just that we have to be aware that when we do the basic, it's like you have to be nice to me because we're learning basics. So I'll move here, I'll push your arm, I make EQ. And then he wants to check me a little bit and I can't do it. Then I have to enter the next level, which means alignment. In the next level, arms are not so important. Axis is important. You know, I told you in the beginning you want to move him, you push his arm. Later on, you feel the axis and the movement. So my priority changed. So now he's here. First thing, axis. He has an axis, I have an axis, and the meeting has an axis. And when I bring everything in, not out, but into the axis, we can move. Can you feel the difference from here? So now I can turn around this axis. And I don't step back, I change hand. I change hand here. He's already moving. Now I'm coming up on this axis. And I enter on this axis. And it's easy. It looks a little bit different. Because I had another priority. Priority was alignment, was the meeting. Not the arm. And the first one, it was his arm. Now, it's the alignment. If the alignment is right, you can start to move. And then there's a level after that, and then there's a level after that. So it never ends. And what is the solution on one level becomes the problem on the next. So you have to be prepared to forget everything. So, don't forget. So, try this as Ura. Okay, so we have Ura. Dan is nice to me. He lets me do my basic Ura. So, I come here, do my basic Ura. Now he's not so nice. I can't even go there. This is a dream. I can move my hand there. I can't. I'm focused on his arm. I forgot the alignment. So the alignment is here. Alignment is here. Now I can do Ura. Because I aligned myself. I didn't bring this hand here. I brought this hand inside here. I didn't put here. I went here. It's here, not so I align myself here. Then I can change hand. Now I can work on this alignment and make it cute. So aligning, changing hammi, working on this alignment is another level. Please try. So, in my first training, I don't really see this one, so you take it away. I see arms and legs. So I change hammi, I make an upti-knee, and then I'll go for the arm, and then I'll come up. So we have this agreement. As I said, next time, she holds me a little bit stronger. I can't even move. So something doesn't feel right, stepping back and pushing. You know, why do we step back and push outside? Why? No, the power is inside, here. So if the power is in this blooper, it's in the meeting. So before I go to her arm, I drop here. So I enter into the meeting, and when I have a line here in the meeting, that's the place when we are connected here. This is the secret place here. This is not the secret place. It's here. So with my mind, I just enter into this. Then, so I enter into this place. Now I can turn around that place. Now, and we could go all the way down. It's very simple. Because she's aligned into the meeting. Then Ura, yeah. So I'm doing Ura, but I'm pushing arms. So, you can do it there, yeah. So for Ura, drop your intention inside here. Now, this hand can reach here. Now you can change hammi. And if you lose for a moment, my awareness is here. It is not there. It's here. Somewhere, yeah. Then, from being inside here, my awareness goes into the opening. Then I turn around this opening, and then it's ura. It's very similar to what we did in the beginning here. So ura, we went here, and then we turn around this openness. So I make ura inside here, inside there. Then here, don't push the neck. Don't push that. The opening is from here to here, and I enter around. Okay, we try. Make a little easy check here. So he holds my hand here. I want to turn around and bring him down. You know, like a very basic movement. So I will step back. I will make everything and step back. Yeah, I will bring him down. But it's not easy. So other side here. Okay. I do what I learn. I take a step back, and I bring him down. But it's not so easy. Then I can say, could it be nice of me? So I step back. I bring him down. Yes. So we exercise. You know, it's the beginning of EQ. So, but then after a while I think, why am I stepping back and working outside? The meeting is inside. So instead of running over here, I say, I will go to that meeting. I will align Glenn and me into this axis. Then I move around this axis. Now I draw. And it's easy. Just because I align him and me into this plate, I moved around it, and then I dropped it. Why did I push here and step back? Oh, because my beginner Aikido teacher told me. But I tell people to do that the same, so it's okay. But later on, this is not a good place to be. Later on, here is important. Here, now, oh, can go down. And I don't push him down. I just align here and drop. Because of the alignment, he's completely inside this and he follows. So, try here, try here. Oh. If you can bring him down, you could probably bring him up. So if you can do this, you could bring him down, you could probably bring him up. But if you cannot push him down, you have problems getting him up. Here. So if I can let him drop here, I could probably also make it here. So just try this simple alignment and drop. So, another way to explain the same thing, not going into the axis of the meeting, not going out, but going in, is to, in the basic level, we move where we want to move. In the basic level, I want to make EQ, so I move where I want to move. I go here, and I do this. First, I want to make an upper knee, then I want to press his arm down, I step back, then I want to enter. So I do what I want. Later on, doing what you want causes a lot of problems. Because he can easily stop that. So do that, move. And then maybe I can push him down, but then he don't want to come up. So, but he knows exactly what I'm doing. That's why you should never test basic. On the next level, I do a counter move. I go inside in order to come out, in order to come back. So instead of going where I want, I go the other direction. Just explain it like this. If you have your hand forward, the other side. So here. First, I want to push down, and then I want to enter. So on the advanced level, I don't do that. I start here, and I cut down. Then I cut up. Then I cut up. I open the movement, come here in order to come here. Because I cannot go where I want to go, because then he stops me. So I go the other way. So it's the same with kind of tenkan. You know, we begin kind of tenkan. Here, he grabs my arm. Here. So first I do what I want to do. Here. Move around. So I study the basic movement. Next time he holds me at ooh, he can easily stop what I want to do. Then I reverse it in order to later do what I want to do. Which means I want to do this movement. I want to put my elbow inside, but he stops that. It's too simple. So I drop my elbow, and then I can put my elbow inside. The reversed movement is like a little key. You know, the big movement is the handle of the door. And if the door is locked, you cannot get in. So you're pushing the handle, you want to open the door, but you realize it's locked. You take your key, click. Aha! Now I can open the door. So when he holds me, this is the big movement. I want to do this, but now he's strong, and I go, oh, I can't do it. Then I need a little click, which is the reverse. Then I can open the door. So instead of doing EQ, where you want to do EQ, you start reverse. Instead of doing tenkan, where you want to do tenkan, you start in the reverse action, and then you go. This opens the movement. On the next level, you have to forget about that. But this is the level above the basic movement. So we try, maybe we try this one here. So we worked on this one before. Now, change hami here, come inside, and go. So I cannot just go here, because that's what I want to do. So I go the other way. I go the other way, in order to go where I want to go. Later on, I don't do this too much, but the feeling is coming into the meeting, I do this because I want to do this. I don't go here. It's too simple. He stops me. If I'm a beginner, I do this, and then I turn. If I'm more advanced, I would go the other way, and then I come here, and then I turn. The reverse opens up the movement. So I drop inside, I come here. You drop to the meeting place, you change, open, and then go. So I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Go inside, but slowly. Inside. Please try it. So in the beginning, we think it's the arms and legs that move people. So I want to do this, I do this. But yes, so it's a little bit nice now. So yes, I can bring her and I can throw her. So I push and pull, you know. So I'm working on the arm. I have to start somewhere. Later on, it's very difficult to make it work. She stands there. I do what I want, but she's just standing there, and I go, ooh, I want to do this. So I do the opposite. And I look for, the meeting place here. Now I see the meeting. Okay. Because my awareness goes here. So it is there. Yeah. Instead of having my awareness here and pulling here, no, the first thing I do, I drop it here. Then I will turn around it. You did this before. Yeah. And then I'll turn around it again for a little bit of I'm busy with this one. But anyway, this is where I can't really show, but this is where my awareness is. It's not on her arm. So if you can imagine this in the meeting, I drop my awareness there, I come here, and you see, it's here. So I'm dropping inside, coming here, and then pull. My awareness is here. So we're just turning around this place, and she's really busy with this place. Or we need some more density with that. And then you punish your partner, and then you throw it. So, but he's strong here, don't be here. Of course, I know him here, I feel him here, but I'm dropping inside here. And then I'm turning around that place. Oh. So, he's strong here. Oh, don't go there. Go here. Down. Yeah. Come here. Drop. Come back. I distract. In this expression, it's a lot about EQ this being here, actually, what you're doing. And something that occurs a lot to me is that if I push too much, he stops me. Then I think I will step back. He pushed me also. So when I'm too aggressive, he stops me. When I'm too defensive, he pushes me back. I can feel this clearly. You come here and I go here. Oh no. It stops me. And then I think, okay, I have to step back. Back walking is usually front walking for him. That's why back walking is not optional. So between front walking and back walking, there is an opening. So I'm here. This is not pushing, not stepping back. It's just a little. But if you have a good partner, you can feel this, that as soon as you go, he stops here, because I'm too much pushing. And then I'm too much back walking. And then I feel, oh, the opening is just between. Just between. There is the gap between pushing and stepping back. And that's doing EQ. So next time he's here. Actually, if you push too much, he will stop you. If you step back too much, he will push you. So the opening is just between pushing and stepping back. This, or this, creates a problem. But just in the middle. So here. I drop the hand, come up, and then come up. As soon as we do this or do this, we have trouble. So, drop the feeling, turn around this axis, and okay. Drop, turn around the axis. Drop, turn around the axis. Turn around the axis. Turn around the axis. Okay, this one. Then, in the beginning we throw people. Later on, here, I create an opportunity for him to move. So I'm looking in the beginning more for how I can move him. Later on, I'm looking for a position where he falls. You can imagine Lewis being a golf ball. When you want to push the golf ball into the hole, it's difficult. The job is not to push the golf ball, the job is to dig the hole. And if you can dig the hole, you have to get his attention for this here. Because if his attention is still here, and you're pushing Lewis, it's like pushing a golf ball into the grass. So, the opening. So, I said before, don't meet him where he is. So he comes here, You grab my shoulder? Yes. So I come here, and I try, you don't have to bend, you just stand, yes. So I'm here, you know. Next time, he grabs my shoulder, but my awareness is here. It's here. You change the meeting place. Don't work here. You guide him here. But the guiding is to make an opening. If the opening is there, it's easy. If there is no opening, you have to push. So, right. So, yeah. Here, come here. I feel there's not the real opening, and then I feel, oh, now the opening is there. And I feel like, it's like he's drawn down. I still have to push him. So I go, I have to, in the end, move his mind into the hole. If I can't move his mind into the hole, he will be resisting me. That's why you shouldn't look at him all the time. But he stops here, you make contact. Then you say, okay, there's an opening up there, but there is an opening here. So with my eyes, I try to guide him. If you look at people, it's difficult to move them, because they don't move their mind. So you look at him, but then you can look up him, then you look down. I look at Brian, I look through the opening, and then I see another opening here. And his mind is drawn into his place. And I stop throwing him. I'm just creating opportunities for him to move. Okay, please try. So, I said yesterday, sometimes in Aikido, I think we become stuck in extending. You know? We're extending our ki all the time. And the other part is to blend. You know, a vacuum cleaner sucks in one end and blows out in the other end. And that's a balanced machine. You know, you don't do only one. So, if I come here and I'm extending all the time, I get stuck. It's like a prison. So, the prison of extending my ki, then I go, move, I draw, it's here. And he goes, and that creates an opening. So, this is another example of how we can get in the prison of, yes, I will move like this, you know, but I'm just extending and there is no opening. So, next time I go, like the Kenka did yesterday. Some people just extend. But I think blending, bringing him into this place is very important. With this place, it's like to draw his ki into this place. And then you can extend it. So here, come here. And I do extension now. Oh God. And then, by extending and opening, I can, by blending and bringing him inside here, I can find opening. Like, height is like, there we go. Very much the same. Oh, wait. Got it. Come here. And then you're coming here. Go. I go inside and here. Yes. And in the moment, you come here now. Now, when you feel your stance is over, shift your priority. Yes. You have to understand when you die. You know, the Tibetans say you have to live your whole life to prepare yourself for when you die. So, when your stance is over, you die, then your priority goes into the next life. Don't cling on this life. So here, yes. When she feels, oh, I lost my stance, my priority is my next movement. So, yeah. So you're feeling your mind should go to the left. Yeah. So I know the sharper we can become aware of it's over, the more clear we can look. When we are struggling, is it over or not over? It becomes a little unclear. So if he's here, so there's some kind of unclarity. But if I can be clear and he can be clear, that here, oh, it's over, I can feel my mind and his mind drops into the next movement. It's not losing, it's being clever. So, here, so he's strong when he's strong, and then when he's not strong, he goes. So this is a really good awareness training as Buke. He has a stance. Oh, he has no stance. And he feels it. He's tried the last 5 minutes. So, as Buke it is. Don't hang on your partner. So this is also some awareness thing, you know. He comes here, and now he's like putting his attention all the way in here. Come here, and he's finished. A boxer knows, if you look at the opponent, it's a very dangerous thing to do. Because in the moment he's moved here, it's better if he looks where he moves. Here it's much better. But if he looks at me, and he's moving, here, bang. So it's very easy to, yes, that's my partner. But the priority now is me. He hits me, yes. When I move, the priority is the movement. It's very important. And some people get stuck in relating to the partner all the time, and bang, it's finished. But if it comes, the priority now is his movement, yes. And it's much more difficult for me to reach him. So you have to change priority. Don't stare at your partner. So he comes here and I go, yes. So first he looks where he goes here, and then he looks here. In the beginning he looks at me. He looks at me, and then when he feels this, he looks, oh my God, I'm moving up here. And then, oh my God, I'm moving down here. Don't go like, oh, my arm is here, my partner is here. Oh, I have to fall. You know, you're not following the movement, you're just staring at the partner. So you look at the partner, and you feel, oh my God, my key is going up. My attention is here. Then you feel, my key is going this way, my attention goes this way. Okay. So, he comes. So he looks at me, and in this moment, he follows his action. And then when it ends, he follows the other action. So, he looks at me, and then he follows his action, and then he follows the other action. So it's an important thing as Buke, to not stare at your partner. Okay, please try a few more minutes. As nugget, it's the thing. If I stare at Speberg, and I want him to move there, and then I want him to go there, but I'm staring at Speberg, I can't move him. So he comes here, and I look in this direction, and then I look down here. You guide him with your intention, with your eyes here. If you look at him, stop. So let's finish just. So I connect him, I look at him. Then I make the movement into the center point. Then I will drop my vision. I will not go here and try to move. No, I look at him, I align to this meeting place, And I change my humming, and then I drop my breath and my eye. So I tell him where to go. And for him, as Luke, it's good to know when he's dead. It means you start to feel here. And you look. So if you do with me, some people never give up. Really stuck. So I look at him now as my priority now. We change. Oh, my priority is where I move. So switch. When you feel my stance is over, go for the next action. Okay. I just stand up. Release. Drop. Right. Right. So we have some tests from last year. That is